breaking documents now in possession of this network that show the NCP MLA Jitendra Awhad had prevented the Forest Department from demolishing illegal construction in that area despite a court order to do so. The Forest Department had complained to the Chief Secretary of Maharashtra, but no action was taken at that stage against Awhad. Remember, the 7-story building that collapsed on the 4th of April was illegally constructed on forest land. Awhad is defending his actions, but the Forest Minister claims action will be taken against anyone who obstructs such demolitions.
Those hutments were constructed in the 70s and 80s, and now the people are being thrown out of their houses. If I have done something wrong in not allowing demolition, then I stand by it. What was the government doing when this illegal construction was coming up?
So Awhad making that point. Let's get in Shoaib Ahmed, who's bringing us this breaking story right now. Shoaib, what exactly does that letter say? And more importantly, it appears that no action was really taken on it.
What this letter points out, Fatima, is that the forest departments have categorically complained to the Chief Secretary of the state that a sitting NCP MLA prevented them from demolishing the illegal encroachments in the area where this building collapsed. Now, this pertains to 2011. This is a serious allegation. Many times it happens that the civic officials or the officials of the forest department, they don't come out with complaints. But why no action was taken against NCP's Jitendra Awhad in this case by the Chief Secretary and the government of Maharashtra is a question that they'll have to answer. The fact that the NCP has its home minister in the state, it's a Congress NCP government in Maharashtra, is that the reason? And that brings us to the main question of the unholy nexus between the builders and the politicians in Mumbra, which has led to this flourishing of illegal constructions in that area.
Okay, but at the end of the day, we're once again looking at what stage of illegal construction should have all of this had been stopped, because at the end of the day, it's flourishing, and now you even have a Jitendra Awhad saying that he justifies the actions he'd taken at that time.
That's right. In fact, if you just talk about figures, Fatima, and these are not general figures, these are government figures, at least 40 to 50% construction in the Mumbra belt alone is illegal. No permissions were sought from the Thane Municipal Corporation, nor was it seen whether the land belongs to the builder or not. And then you see constructions like the one in Lucky Compound in Mumbra, where 74 people died. What Jitendra Awhad is saying is that these encroachments which were there were constructed in 70s and the 80s, and now the people are being removed, and that's what he is not in favor of. He's saying that the government should have prevented this from happening in the first place. But the point is, being a part of the government itself, being an MLA, if you're obstructing the government from doing its duty, then shouldn't the government have acted on the complaint of the Forest Department?
Right. The question clearly, Shoaib, is can an MLA really prevent authorities from doing their job? If there is an illegal construction, if the particular department, the Forest Department, has orders to demolish it, why couldn't they just go ahead and do it?
This order did not come from the Maharashtra government, Karma. More shockingly, this order was of the court in Thane. This is a court's order which was not followed by the government. Why? Because an MLA in the area came with 50-60 of his supporters and stopped the demolition drive. He also threatened the Forest Department officials, and it's not every day that you see officials either from the Forest Department or the Municipal Corporation coming out in open, writing a letter in June 2011 to the Chief Secretary. The question is that why didn't the government act on this letter? Those encroachments are still there. Who will be accountable if a similar incident takes place in those encroachments?
Well, who will be accountable, of course, is the larger question, and God forbid there are more such incidents that take place. But at the end of the day, you're looking at a political nexus with these builders as well. And between that, of course, you have the compulsions of coalition politics as well.
Absolutely. It's a very strong nexus of politicians and builders and the civic officials. Just to put into perspective, now this case of the Lucky Compound, police has arrested at least 11 of the accused, which includes a sitting corporator of the Nationalist Congress Party in the area, Hira Patil, a police sub-inspector of the local police station, at least 3 senior officials of the Thane Municipal Corporation. This itself just accentuates the whole story. The nub of the crisis there is of an unholy nexus between the major systems of the administration there, and that is a big concern.